Tell me a little bit about this place, dude. Where are we at, and tell me a little bit about it.
We're at Dirt Road Archery in Rockingham, North Carolina. It's owned by Johnny and Kim Pruitt. They built this place probably about 2 years ago. 4 years ago. They got a son named Ty Pruitt. They built it for him to be able to practice and get ready for indoor season and outdoor season. We've got a 100-yard feeder range outside, and then we've got a 25-yard indoor range. It's open 24 hours a day for us. The owner won't put any heating in there, so we have to freeze well, we got a wood stove. We've got a kerosene heater that runs us out from the fumes. But this is where we get our practice at.
This is kind of your home base?
Yeah, this is the home base. We shoot down here sometimes till midnight. The shooting can be hard at times because we got the comedian that comes down here and wants to constantly mess with us when we're at full draw. My wife comes down with me every night. She just comes down to feed the horse and face Skype or something, whatever she does.
How long have you been shooting? I mean, literally, how long have you been shooting competitively?
I started shooting in '97 and started here just shooting local tournaments, and then my first national event was Gainesville, Georgia, and had a rough go at it. Had target panic really bad. Came back and decided that, you know, this is something that I wanted to try, and so I worked really hard that winter and started shooting the full circuit in '98. Had a couple years there where I didn't get to shoot drill sergeant and when I was in the Ranger Battalion. Semi-pro in 2002 and then went pro in 2003. So I didn't start shooting until 95, 96.
What age? I mean, how old were you?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, just, you know, I mean, for those guys out there, they're like, oh, well, you know, it's too late.
Early 30s.
Okay.
Early 30s.
That's when you started to take it serious.
Yes. So let's see, 2002. So that's 10 years. Yeah, I'm not very good at math. But you know, starting here and some of the local circuits, actually, Johnny and his wife Kim had an archery club here locally and shot with these guys several times. Been with Ty ever since he was, my God, knee high to a grasshopper. Watched a lot of guys around here come up and shoot and you know, very fortunate in the state of North Carolina. You know, if people actually do the research, there's a lot of good shooters that come out of this state. You know, you've got Kelly Ward, Levi Morgan. I mean, just the list goes on and on of phenomenal shooters that come out of here. The competition level that was around North Carolina back then was on the weekends we would go to 2 tournaments a day, and there would be 100 to 150 people at local tournaments. Of course, it's died down now. I don't know if it's just so many clubs or everybody's traveling on the national circuit. But we're fortunate we've got Dirt Road Archery. Kim comes down, Johnny's wife, she comes down and she teaches kids on Mondays. There's usually about 20 kids down here on Monday evenings. She teaches them the basic in archery, and they've even got some of the old lady wrinkle sacks that come down here. I don't know how old they are, probably 80, 90 years old, something like that. They come down here. The senior citizens, they put all the holes
That they
in the walls
think
and
they're
stuff.
Katniss.
Yeah, but they, and you know, Kim and one of the other guys, John Smith, worked with the older people last year, and I believe several of them went to the Senior Olympic Games up in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's archery's still consistent around here, but you know, it's just like anywhere else. You know, you've got younger people, younger generations coming in, and I'm getting older. Johnny's getting older. You know, I stand here and toe the line every night with Ty, Cody Thompson, whoever, and you know, constantly getting my butt whooped by these kids. And
It's good for you.
yeah, it is. It is.
I have been engineered to be launched from today's high-performance shooting equipment. I must withstand and deliver over 80 foot-pounds of energy, shot after shot after shot, powering through hide, flesh, and even bone. From the tournament trail to the trailhead, when I return to my quiver, I'm still straight. I am Gold Tip, the toughest arrow you will ever shoot.
You feel like you're ready for Vegas?
I'm getting there. I got a good confidence boot last weekend at Kansas City Shootout. Missed a couple points on Saturday. Felt that I was, you know, pretty ready for the tournament, and then knew that I had to tighten up. And Sunday just shot phenomenal and was able to get back into the money. So going into Vegas, yes, I've got my equipment. I've got it set up. I feel that I'm shooting the best equipment I can. Shooting the Dominator, the PSE Dominator Max. Of course, it's equipped with America's best premium bow strings. Shooting for AAE, Feather Vision, CBE, Carter releases, Doinker stabilizers.
Now, what Carter are you shooting?
I'm shooting the Just Cause Plus.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of models out there that Carter.
Yeah.
What is it about that one that you like?
It fits my hand really well. You know, I tried the Insatiable at first, and I don't know. Somebody just handed me a Just Cause Plus one day, and I fell in love with it. Just love the way it feels.
Just cause.
Just Cause, exactly.
Shameless
and
plug.
The great thing about Carter releases is it doesn't matter how many times I shoot it; it's consistent every time. You know, every year I'll go through them and either get new releases or even shoot the same releases. It just, you know, replace the spring kits in them. But my gosh, they are so crisp, and you don't ever have to worry about anything happening to them. Absolutely love them.
I just wish I could find one place that has everything I need in archery. That's too much to ask.
Dad, just go to LancasterArchery.com. They have everything.
Landon!
I am just a baby. Just a baby.
Was fortunate this year to get on with AAE, shooting the Pro Blade Rest, of course shooting their veins.
They're bow junkie veins,
Their
actually.
bow junkie veins, exactly. You gotta, if you don't have them, you gotta get them. You gotta get them, folks. You know, my God, that's a 330X right there. You know, so yeah, mentally, I feel that I'm getting there. I've had some mental issues this year. We've talked about that in the podcast. I'm working them out. Taking my wife to Vegas with me. We'll see how that turns out. But actually, I had a good surprise for my mom. My mom's going with me. My sister's going with me, and my father-in-law. Tammy and I decided together that we were going to send them out there, bring them out there with us, and so they're actually flying out the day after us Thursday, and we're pretty excited about that. Her dad is a phenomenal artist, and I've worked with NFAA, and they're allowing him to set up a booth. We're hoping right in the general lobby area where everybody comes in, and it's what are they called?
Caricatures.
Caricatures. Yeah.
There's a
whatever.
T in there somewhere. Caricatures or
Whatever,
something
come
like
on, word
that.
for word. What did you say earlier? We're in deliverance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But he's gonna be there and not
Yeah.
necessarily for him to.
Moonshiners ain't got nothing on us right now where we're at, folks.
We run moonshiners out of here a long time ago. But he's setting up a booth there, and we're pretty excited for him on that to be able to do some drawings and see Vegas with us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is this a setup for Vegas?
Yes.
So obviously that's not the same setup that you have been running.
No, this is the one that I was practicing with that got lost coming back from Iowa. After Chance and I did all the changes to it.
So that is the one that you and him went and messed around with
Yes.
at the shop?
Yep.
All right, so that was the one that you did the powder tune testing.
Correct. Yep. And then immediately came back and did the powder testing with Ty's bow. And
What'd you find out, Ty? Anything different? Was yours good to go, or did you make some changes?
No, actually, I mean, we powder tested or whatever and turned around and then bear shafted. And I made the cut at Lancaster and then went to Kansas City and cleaned it the first day. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's shooting pretty good. I mean, if I miss, it ain't the setup, it's me. So,
Yeah. Is it an FAA dress code for the Crocs?
oh, you know it. Hey, this is the only thing. There was two things that I needed out of my bow case when it came back. My limited edition Crocs, and of course the $158 pair of buckle jeans that I just bought. And that's for Chance.